Hello everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. I did a bunch of not redoing, but I did a bunch of the floor stuff, and I'll just show you. At the beginning of the series, the way I found the village was from this direction, and I found I think it's nighttime currently, but I found a farm, and now my way out of the village is down through that farm. But yeah, so this tunnel that I built off camera leads me to that, and I just took probably 10 minutes to just dig out a pretty nice tunnel. So now I can get from my base to it could be an animal farm, it could be a building. My plan for today's episode is to put a building over the top of this hole right here, and I could just take this church and I could move it over here, or I could destroy this building but whatever I do, I need to I need to do some renovations up here. I think that I'm going to clear out the rest of these trees at least, and maybe these trees can stay. I need to get more wool for more beds for these guys. However, currently I just need to get rid of these. Okay, so I've got all of these trees cleared out, which took me a few minutes. I'm going to leave that one because it's a nice little park area, I think. But I need more wool for these guys. But I have another bone, so let's try again at taming this little dog that's over here. Okay, so no wolf, but I do need to, I have more hay bales and I have more wheat. I'm going to trade for more stuff. So let me just get that out of the way really quick. Okay, so I got a few emeralds from that, and I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do that. I'm going to collect all of this, right? Don't exactly know. Does that look better? I guess I don't know, really, but I think what I'm gonna do... Yeah, no, I don't really like that, so let me just get this all cleaned up. Okay, cool. Well, I think I definitely could put a building here. I could take this down, I could put it somewhere else, or I could just use the materials to make a house. I know how bad of me to take down an old church. I definitely could put this somewhere else. I could put it here. I could put it over there or something. But I do think that covering up this could be a good idea. But I really like how this looks. I do need a building above this staircase. So I'm probably gonna just take a little, I gotta sleep first, but I think I'm going to make a little, a hobbit hut, or a little house of some kind. So let me grab the blocks for that. I know I want the roof to be moss. So I'm gonna need some dirt, cobblestone, dark oak. I don't have spruce wood yet. I have a spruce sapling, so I'm gonna plant that and grow it up. So I could use spruce and dark oak and oak for a little you know, like these two gradient really well. I think if I took this, then hold on, let me make an axe really quick. So like something like this, maybe. But it just needs to cover up this area. Let's see. And I'm just gonna freehand this, so maybe... Okay, so if we have this, I'm gonna use moss for like an outline currently. Right? And then this needs to sort of stagger down, and then this can just follow curve of that, and then this is straight. So that would be like that. And then maybe the door would be here to the inside. I think a mix of this and mossy cobblestone, maybe? Okay, I overestimated how much I was gonna need, but I think that if I do... a little bit of that. Yeah, and then if I just go on top of this with stone... how does that look? Okay. Kinda weird. Okay, so at this point I was kind of trying to figure out what I should do for this thing, so I tried out spruce wood, I tried out cobblestone. None of that worked, so I looked up some images on Google, and I think I found something. Okay, so I now... I found some reference art. Figured out that I need stripped pale oak wood for the thing. Maybe. Just take off this shield. Just for, like, contrast or something? It has sort of... just go over here. Is it spruce? Or is it oak? Don't exactly know. But it uses stairs for, like, corner detailing, which is pretty smart. Is this the vibe? Is this the vibe? No, we need... This needs to be spruce, for sure. And then the roof is gonna be... this, and then we need cobblestone, I think, for the inside of it. And then, of course, it needs to be set in somehow. I don't exactly... I don't build houses a lot. At least I have enough wood for... gosh dang it. There's many mistakes. definitely, I need more. It's definitely spruce down here. I'll continue doing this sort of thing until I find a good vibe. But this time I'll do a time lapse, because, you know, might as well. Okay, so the roof is pretty much done, unless it looks horrible, which then I'm just going to need to bone meal all of this. Take off the azalea bushes, because they add like an extra block I don't really want there. Okay, I'm proud of that. I like that. Don't love the tall moss that's there, or the tall grass. This one is fine. I also need to make sure it's presentable from the back. How did that moss spread downward like that? It's interesting, and I don't really care. I have torches, plenty of torches, so I'm just gonna pop stuff on the interior. And I need to grab the rest of my pale oak. Butts. And if I have, like, the time... Alright, let's just sleep. First night in inside of a house, which is nice. However, we need the axe break. We need more. It's gonna be weird going in a house and then down instead of stairs down to here. I jumped a little bit because I thought that was I thought that one of those guys was like a magma cube. Oh, the grass. I was really confused for a second. Anyway, I'm going to finish up the walls. And then I will... Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna finish the wall here, and I'm going to finish cutting out some holes for windows, and then I'll get to the interior, which should be pretty fun. So, yeah, this has definitely turned out better than my original plan, which was just to, like, move the building. I think what would be cool is if I had, like, rocks on the floor, like stone floor. I definitely think it should go from... Okay, so, like, right here, I was, like, really not talking about any of, like, what I'm trying to do, but I built a staircase that, like, curves into the house so that it's, like, and then it, like, tapers off into a skinnier staircase up at the top. But yeah, so I think it turned out really good. So So yes, I was just being really quiet, not talking. So here we go. And that is the staircase. Cool, 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 cool. Very cool. I like how this is going. I do. I don't mind the floor currently, but I would appreciate to try, or I would like to try, just a moss floor. And like on the inside it doesn't look bad. I would appreciate having like things that like, I don't know. Interior design, very weak currently. However, that might change if I get glass. I'm not stealing glass from the villagers, and I can't even do that technically because I don't have Silk Touch. But I do have a tunnel down that way. So if I grab, or I could just go and grab my horse. And I'm going to take this guy, I'm going to make a shovel, I'm going to go out, I'm going to get glass and other materials that could help me with interior. So, I'm just going to run and do that, and I will see you back here when I have all the stuff I need for the interior. Montage song, montage song, montage song, but now the montage is almost over. Okay, that's looking better already. This staircase needs to be a little bit more something, but I got a barrel over here with like these things, and I got bookshelves, little table thing there. I'm gonna use some of this clay. I'm actually going to see how, yeah, I'm going to trade all that so I get emeralds. I'm going to trade those, some of those for bricks. I need 2 of these. I don't know why. Haha, you can't escape. I need 1 here, need 1 there. Can I put firefly bushes? That would be really, nope, okay. That would be really cool if I could though. Pretty sure I have another flower over here. Actually, I want to see how pale oak saplings look in... is it not going to work? Oh, it works, and I like it. Now I need to use these bricks for... just brick blocks? Just bricks. I'm gonna think, put the chimney here. Yeah. Okay, inside, pretty much done. I've got little potted stuff. I've got a nice little storage thing. I've got this. And now I need to know what to do with this. Like, is it just gonna be that? I think it could be, it could go down to like here, and then have a wall here, right? And then you have to do something to get down. But currently, house complete. Bed. I'm just gonna carry it, the bed. But yeah, it doesn't need to be big because there's because there's a whole thing under here. There were biomes I talked about, like in the second episode or third episode, off in that direction. I'm going to take my horse, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to see what I can find. If I can find a desert, that would be very good. Okay, so kind of depressing, but I didn't find a desert, and I didn't find that many new structures. I did get some pretty good stuff, and I found like a fishing rod with like lure or luck of the sea or something. And I'll show all this cool stuff to you after the time lapse. However, I did not find, I didn't find a desert, which would have been the main goal of this. So here's me just boating around aimlessly. I see like a ravine over here, so I go over to it. And I didn't want to risk my life, and it started raining, so I turn back around, get into the boat, and then I sort of just boat around, find a few structures. So yeah, it's not super productive, but like I did get some stuff, so that's pretty cool. I got a bunch of stuff. I got another block of gold, I got lodestones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put lodestone right here. Okay. And then I will make a compass using the 4 iron that I totally have. Do I need to go collect more iron? Gosh darn it. I know where a cave is with a bunch of stuff in it. So I'm just gonna drop off a bunch of my miscellaneous things here. So I'm gonna head down to the mines and... Oh, look. Zombie. I don't know if it spawned down here or wandered down here, but that's a sign that I need to light it up a little bit better. Bop. Alright, I will see you guys in just a bit. I just made this path, and now that I'm in the cave, this way was the right way, because there's a diamond literally just down there. But I am going to be up here first. Anywho, mining trip completed. Successful for what I was trying to do, which was get this. I've never heard this song before. It's really good. What is it? Deeper. Cool. Anyway, I have enough diamonds for a pickaxe. Actually, several pickaxes. I'm just gonna make one. I'm going to go to that cave that I found with the lava earlier in the series, and I'm going to get another portal, but that is all for next episode. But for now, gosh, I will see you all in the next video. See ya.